We still haven't found the pin to the grader, so we had to use this box tiller. This is our other neighbor's, whose tractor is way newer than the 80s model we usually use. Just trying to smooth out the road as much as we can so potholes don't form. This is Ronan, now fully feathered, and he doesn't really need heat at all. He's in the house, so it stays about 70 degrees. I got him a little ring light so he didn't have to keep the light on. Out with the old that gave me terrible hatch rates, and in with the new. This is an Italian incubator. This is where you fill the reservoirs with water for humidity, which at this point should be at 45%, so I had to fill the other side too. That's the sensor, that little white box. This time I got eggs from a more established farm. It's still small, but they have a YouTube channel and lots of people recommend them. It's 30 jumbo Coturnix quail eggs, and they guarantee at least a 50% hatch rate. I started these seedlings on January 28th, and it is now the 1st of February. Now it's February 2nd, everybody's moving hay and getting ready for the sleet and snow. I usually pull from old parts of a hay bale that the cows have torn apart to feed to the goats and sheep and pigs, but this way I'll have unfrozen dry hay. The turkeys even got some so their feet wouldn't be too cold, and they got a back wall against the north wind. We grabbed some scraps from our tin pile and put it up so the pigs could get out of the snow or whatever happens and have a little windbreak. I'm in my trailer because it's gonna sleet tonight and be real cold. I could be here 2 nights. We're only hoping one. Derek has gone back to the house to take care of the animals there. And we did buy a generator. We've got plenty of gas. I think I have like 20 gallons of gas. It looks like Friday is not gonna be out of the freezing temperatures. We'll see what the roads are like. Now, last year I did this and I stayed in the barn. It's an unfinished barn. It's just a metal building. We have no insulation. It's framed in so that one day we can get electricity finished, our water run, spray foam insulation, drywall, everything. Last year I spent a week in that barn with 4 of my goats. One of which was very pregnant. Now, all 5 of my does are pregnant right now, but we still have a month until they're due. The main reason I stayed here on the farm was because they sometimes shut off our road in and out because we have to cross bridges over the lake, and we have a narrow, windy road. And lots of people have accidents. So every time I stay out here is in fear that they will shut off our road and we can't get to our animals to feed. My neighbor here on the farm is over 70 years old, and I am not going to ask him to go out in the cold and sleet to go feed our animals. So that's why I have to stay here. That's what has to be done. This is our neighbor Kevin's cows. They're miniature Dexter cows. But anyway, because it's snowing and I'm here, I feed them as well. It was sleeting, snowing, whatever, all day that day. Everybody was shivering, but they're making it through, eating hay like good cows. Because they're spoiled, I've moved some hay over to the barn where they could use it as a wind block and apparently a bed. This top clip is on every single pin. I tried a lighter to unfreeze it and that didn't work, so I sacrificed some of my hot chocolate to get it open. I should have added this other wall all along, but it kept out the snow for the rest of the day, so they were a little warmer. I also added more hay to the floor. My hot chocolate had cooled by then, and I was afraid the chain wouldn't pull away from those chain holders. So I grabbed the ladder, climbed up, straddled the gate, and awkwardly got in. Yes! Everybody got hay to start off with. It's really good for keeping warm. The pig's pen was pretty wet, which is great in the summertime, but not in this case. They were the only ones not shivering, though. You have to remember that they have a thick layer of fat on them. I gave them hay a few times a day. It's Friday. I am going to spend the night again because there's a hard freeze coming. Anyway, it's going to be 17 degrees tonight. Tomorrow at like 8, it's going to be sunny. And by 11, it'll be over freezing. So I'm just doing the afternoon check. I'm going to give them some more hay. That's the pigs. The goats should be fine. They complain, but they have it the best. Cows are fine. Turkeys are fine. But here's what the roads are probably like. Pretty slick, and it's just going to freeze again tonight. So, yeah. And hopefully I'll get a shower tomorrow.